Hey guys, SushiDoes here, and welcome to my first tutorial. If you guys can't see it, this is about Minecraft, and it's Redstone. So I'm going to teach you the basics today, the crafting recipes, and yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoy. So, first of all, redstone is dust. If you stand on it, it glows. You break it, you can get 6 to 7 dust, or 8, I'm not sure. And this is how it looks like. You try to place them down. It looks cool, it's a small hitbox. And if you cook it, if you cook redstone dust, redstone ore by using your fortune pickaxe, you get redstone. And to break this, to break the ore, you must have like gold pickaxe, iron pickaxe, or diamond pickaxe. You can't use stone pickaxe or anything else; it just doesn't work. So today I'm gonna show you how to craft a redstone torch, piston, whatever. You'll see. So I'll see you guys in the recipes. Here we got the redstone torch. It looks it looks exactly like that. How to craft it? You need 1 stick and 1 redstone dust above it. The piston, it looks like that. It pushes things. How do you how do you craft it? You put redstone dust in the middle bottom. On top of it, you put iron, and all around cobblestone. The note block makes noise, as you would think. How to craft it? 1 redstone dust in the middle, and 8 wooden planks on the repeater. I'll explain what that does. How to craft it? 3 stone on the bottom. On top of the middle stone, in the middle, you have redstone dust, and on the sides, you put redstone torches. The comparator. I'll teach you also what that does. 3 stone in the bottom, in the middle of quartz, and as a triangle on the sides of it, there's 3 redstone torches. The dispenser, it shoots things. So in the middle bottom, you have redstone dust. On top of it, a bow. I'm pretty sure it has to be with full durability, and all around it, cobblestone. Dropper drops things. Okay, so it's exactly like the dispenser, where there's a redstone dust on the bottom, but there's no bow, and around it, except for the middle piece, cobblestone. The sticky piston, same thing as the piston, but it sticks on. You need a piston on the bottom, and on top of it, a slime ball. A redstone lamp. How to craft it? You put it in the middle, glowstone, and as in a star shape, you put 4 redstone dust around. The hopper. 1 chest in the middle, and in a V shape, plus 2 on the top, iron. And last but not least, the redstone block. Like any other block that you build in Minecraft, 9 redstone dust all around. Okay, so now that we're done with all the crafting recipes that we just went through, let's just go back in creative, and I'll teach you some things about the redstone. So first of all, redstone looks like that, it's like blood. And if you want to power it, there are a few things you can power with. You can use a redstone torch, or you can use pressure plates. You can use a daylight sensor when it's day outside, a tripwire hook with some string. You can use redstone repeaters. You can use a lever. There's a button. There's other things like with hoppers and comparators, but I'll teach you that later. So obviously the main thing is redstone torch. As you can see, it powers it. But as you see, it's brighter there. It's a bit darker. And it goes a bit darker, and a bit darker, and a bit darker. Well, that's the power level. So, you would say, like, if it goes down, eventually it has to stop. Well, that's how it is. So, how redstone work is, once you power it, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks. As you can see, there are particles, but it gets lower and lower. If I put it here, there's no particles. It's like, you see, it's just like that, right here. So it stops right there. So that's the least amount of power. It still gives the same amount of power. It depends on what. I'll tell you later. Okay, so let's just grab a block. Let's take polished granite. Okay. So now, another thing, how it works, is you could put redstone torches on the side. It's the same thing as if you put it on the bottom, it would power right next to it. Another thing is that if you took a redstone torch on the side and put a redstone on top of the block, it would not power. But if the redstone here was powered, it would power that. Okay. As you see, it doesn't power. The next thing I want to show you is that another thing is if you put down a redstone torch, and if you have pretty much any redstone that is on, right, that is powered, that would just power it again. But if you put a block here and you put exactly like that, it would turn off. So it's like, let's say you had an on switch and another on switch, and you turned on the light, the other switch would be it would be off pretty much. And let's say I turn this one off, this one would go back on. So it turns off. And if you do it again, this would be on. But if we break that, it would be off. And so on and on. You could do as much as you want. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Another thing is that if you have redstone and you put one on top of it, it powers what's on top. You see, it's powering that. It's like if I went like this and I put that there and I put that there. But it looks better like that. Okay. So, a really cool like bug thing is, look at this. You put that here, put that there, up here, here, and here. So now it's blinking until it just turns off. It just turns off. Let me just put on my music volume so you can hear it better. Okay. So you take it off, put it back on, and just turns off, right? How it works is that, let's just go closer. Okay, so this is here, and it powers the block. And now, as I told you before, I think, so if you have here, and this is powered, and this is powered, it would turn this one off, right? So if I put a block here, it would turn this one off. But if this one is off, this would turn off, which this would turn off, and it would go back on. But then it would do the whole cycle over and over again. But the game just wants to stop. See, it turns off and on, off and on, off and on, until it just wants to burn out. Okay. But if you want to make it infinite and it'll never stop, I don't know how this works, you just do it again. You put one there, and put it here. I think because like that one turns off, then that one turns on, but then that one turns off. Because usually you would have to turn it off and on. Every time it would do that, you have to break it and put it back on. So that's a cool glitch. I guess this will be the end of this tutorial. If you want another one, I'll make it. And hopefully you guys really enjoy. Please like, subscribe, and see you guys next time.